we were asked to help the Walby family get answers and truth to what happened with the tragic and unfortunate passing of Benjamin Walby. And so we started to do an investigation, and his passing took place in April of 2024. And since that time, we have done some investigation. You know, if you did a search online and looked at any of the news articles, it would tell you a story. It would tell you a story different from the truth of what happened. And so we began looking for answers, and we gathered police reports, medical records, more police reports, more medical records, and we ultimately got body cam footage. And we're going to show you today about a 10-minute video of all of the footage. And when you read some of the articles that came out around the time of Benjamin's passing, they'll tell you that he died from what appeared to be self-inflicted wounds. And that's not true. That's not true. The wounds were barely superficial. But what you will see on the video, you will see that this was an encounter with multiple police officers from individuals that we have named in the lawsuit that was filed in the United States District Court for the Western District of Michigan Federal Court. It's a federal civil rights violation case for claims of excessive force, deliberate indifference, failure to intervene, failure to train. It's a 152-page complaint with 15 counts that you all have, and it's available to you. But what you're going to see on this video is very, very, very disturbing and very different from the story that was being told by the police. And this case is not about politics. It's not. It's not about ideology. It's not. It's about civil rights. It's about an American who was killed by the police. And what you're going to see on this video, I will warn you, is upsetting, and it's extremely disturbing. And at a point in this video, you'll see a man, Ben, who we can see here in these photographs. Ben was a valedictorian. He was a state champ soccer player. He broke records in cross country. And he was not on drugs. The screens clear him. He was not on drugs. And what you're going to see is these officers take him to the ground. You're going to see them repeatedly tase him in multiple fashions by discharging their probes into his body. You're going to see where they held it against his body and drive stun. And then you're going to see something that is universally illegal across the entire country in every single police department in the United States of America. And it's called hog tying. He was hog tied. And hog tying is a process where the police have you handcuffed behind your back. They have you laying flat in a prone position. His legs, ankle cuffs were on, and they took rope and tied his cuffs from his legs to his arms. And there's a reason why this is illegal, and there's a reason why this is universally rejected as an appropriate method of restraint in every single police department across the country. Because it does something to the body. It does something to the body. It restricts your ability to breathe. It prevents your body from taking in oxygen-rich air to deliver it to your brain. I mean, breathing is not, it's not a luxury. It's not that some of us are entitled to breathe. It's an absolute right. It's an absolute necessity for life. And they put him into a position to where he couldn't breathe, compounded by nearly 18 minutes of being detained in this position. And it was March when this happened, and it was cold. The ground was very, very cold. And the reason that somebody dies from this position is their brain gets deprived of oxygen. And the medical records, he was transported to the hospital, and the medical records talk about some very big words like hypoxic, ischemic encephalopathy, anoxic brain injury, which really only comes, especially in a case like this, from being deprived of oxygen. And he ultimately died from a combination of the being tased, because when the tasers are deployed, it energizes a person. It literally sends electricity through their body and also prevents them from breathing. He's not breathing when the electricity is going through his body. So his brain was deprived of oxygen for a very long period of time, and this is absolutely confirmed in the medical records. We revealed this in our investigation. And when the body is deprived of oxygen for too long, you become brain dead, and then you die. And that's exactly what happened to Benjamin. He lived for nearly 14 days on a vent, and his body ultimately gave up. This really should have been a routine response. It should have been a response for mental health crisis. We are critical of the training that's been provided to the officers, and we are critical of the force that was used. The officers had the resources, they had the time, and they had the options to do what was right, to de-escalate the situation, and they escalated it, and they chose violent, excessive force over simple human rights that all amounted to a gross constitutional violation. Our civil rights as Americans don't disappear in a mental crisis. Our civil rights as Americans are God-given, and we have those. And they chose to ignore them, and they chose to violate them. At this time, I want you to watch the video that Mr. Felty is going to show. Mr. Felty is one of the lawyers with me. He's on our team. We have about 6 other people at our office. We're with Fieger Law that are helping on this case. I'm the managing partner, president of president of Fieger Law, and Gary and I will be the lead trial lawyers on this case. Gary is going to put together a video that lasts approximately 10 minutes, and if your cameras are in a good vision to see this, I'll have you play it right now. I'm going to sit down for a moment.
What is the location of your emergency? Okay, 323 Hancock Street.
Upstairs there is a lot of loud banging and yelling. It's like just incoherent yelling.
Can you tell me what your name is?
No! I know he's dead! He's in his grave!
He's having a bad trip. He's absolutely out of his mind.
Someone taser! 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 Oh! Step it up! Step it up! Hey! Stop it! Stop it! Get off! Hey! 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 Step it up! Step it up! Hey! Stop it! Stop it! Get off! Hey! 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 Stop it! Get off! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Handcuff him, I got you.
Yeah.
Hold on. If he moves, I'm tasing him.
Hey! 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 Sorry, tase him. Someone get it.
Not good.
Stop! You got cuffs, Scott? Take gloves on. You got gloves? Extra gloves in the car or anything?
Drew, we need another taser.
Stop! I got this one. Get a cup on it.
Kill me everywhere. Kill me everywhere.
Stop. 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 Stop resisting.
I said everywhere.
Is he in there by himself? He's fully covered.
Everywhere.
Tell him he's beating himself up pretty good in there. Does he got the cuffs? Yeah. Can I get Mercy? Come in here.
You got him?
I got him. Driver's door, Hill. Driver's door. Stop! Hey, hang on, man. We're good.
I need more taser.
Stop!
More.
Stop!
More.
Just stop, man.
Stop! Stop resisting!
Stop resisting! Stop it! Stop! Hey. Stop it! Stop! Stop! Stop resisting! Stop it! Stop! Stop!
Make a loop. Put it on his feet. Oh, watch out, Riffle.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Hey, stop! Stop resisting!
Hey, let go.
You can't hug me.
Now hold this. Hold this.
Door.
Ben!
I can exist.
Ben, just stop.
You can give me a name.
Ben, just stop.
You can give me a name.
Yeah, I got him with the taser and German got him with the taser.
I need more taser. I need more taser. Stop. More.
Stop!
More.
Just stop, Ben.
More.
Ben, just stop.
What's that? Do you guys have leg cuffs? No. No? Hancock should. Shut up!
Okay. Yeah.
Ben, stop. Ben. There's another person. You might want to go clear it.
Something's on him?
Yeah. 8, 7, 13, and 32 are coming in.
Yeah.
I'm stepping out.
Which way do you want to go? Go your way. Yep, go your way.
Hey, let's go.
1, 2, 3, go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's really unresponsive.
Can we cuff him to a rail? Can I cuff him? Can I cuff him to the bed?
Somebody wants to come and put...
So during the video, we saw a lot. We saw a lot of excessive force. We saw the illegal. Again, I will tell you that it is illegal to place a human being into a hogtied, restrained position. And if that wasn't enough, while he was hogtied, he was repeatedly and continuously tased. And if that wasn't enough, we continuously saw the downward pressure of officers' arms, hands, feet, compressing his body, restricting his ability to breathe. And this went on for way too long. We saw Ben's body become lifeless. He was in medical distress. He was suffering from literally an emergent medical condition. He needed to be placed into a position of recovery to get recovery breaths, and not a single person, let me say that again, not a single person helped him at the scene. Nobody administered chest compressions. We saw that, yes, we saw that at the hospital where the medical professionals were administering chest compressions. Nobody did that at the scene in light of clear, unequivocal medical distress. And then when they placed him in the vehicle for transport, they didn't put him in a position of recovery. They put him in a position of a prone position, which is face down, and your body weight while you're cuffed also compresses. They missed every opportunity to try to save him. They made every wrong choice during this encounter, and they killed him. The officers killed him. He died from positional asphyxia with a contributing cause of the taser. And when, again, as I told you, the press, unfortunately, you weren't provided with these videos, you weren't provided with the truth, you were provided with a police-controlled, a police-directive narrative. And listen, our first responders, policing, it's a hard job. Nobody's saying that it isn't. It's a very, very hard job. And there are a lot of wonderful men and women across the country who serve our communities in police, and my hat's off to the good ones that do good things. But what happened on this day was bad, was wrong, and was illegal. And the police did try to create their narrative. They did. And there is an article here that I found, and it says, suspect in violent domestic assault dies of self-inflicted injuries, police say. You know what's interesting is that every police report from the officers that responded to this, guess what they didn't mention in any single report? I think you all know. They never mentioned hog tying. Well, don't our police write reports that are supposed to be accurate of what happened? Isn't that what we expect? Isn't that what their policies and procedures say? Isn't that what we expect, that they're going to be truthful in their reports? So ask yourself, why? Why didn't they write that they hog-tied? Why are the police telling each one of you, all of you, the press, that he died of self-inflicted injuries, police say? So why are we here? Why are we here? We're here to give answers to the Walby family. We're here for truth, and we're here for justice. And I wish our system had perfect justice. And so when we go to court and we ultimately have a jury trial in this case, because that's what we've asked for. We asked for a trial by jury, which is a right guaranteed under the 7th Amendment of the United States Constitution, in a case like this, to be tried to a jury. I wish there was perfect justice, where we go in and we win the case, and Patty and Dave and the family could have Ben back. I wish. That's perfect justice. Only God can give us that. But our system allows for a different type of justice. It allows to get the family like the Walby family accountability. And I promise everybody in this community, everybody in this state, everybody in the United States, that our office, Gary, our team back at the office, that we will get justice. I think we've seen a lot of this. We've seen a lot of cases like this in the country where police go too far, and enough is enough. Enough is enough. So, in closing, I want to thank everybody for being here and taking the time today with the snow and the cold to be here for something so very important. So thank you for being here. And I'm going to pass over to Gary, who has a few words.
I just want everybody to remember that we can do more than one thing at a time. We can support our police officers, but we can oppose police misconduct. And that's what this was. This was police misconduct. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming.
At this time, I'll open the floor to any questions, if anybody has any questions. Anybody? Okay. You have the video that we just played you. You have the lawsuit. Drive safe today, back to home and your families. Thank you for your time.